Before we start, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and especially share the video. It would help a lot. So I'm going to show you guys how to level your engineering, a fast way to level your engineering in Cyberpunk 2077. So engineering is under technical ability. You cannot level engineering higher than your technical ability. If engineering is the same as technical ability, you have to level up technical ability in order to get more engineering experience. So there are a few ways to get engineering experience. The ones that I am aware of are shooting people through walls, especially with tech weapons, and finishing them specifically, getting the killing blow on them through a wall. And then another one is using a fully charged tech weapon for a killing blow on somebody, also gives engineering experience. Another one I have not found any exploits or anything for, but you can turn off cameras and turn off devices manually with your hands, and that will give technical ability. And then there's the final one, which is what we're going to be looking at today, which is grenade kills give engineering experience, and that is a very convenient way to level up engineering. So you're going to want to use your best frag grenade that you have. At first I'm going to show where we are, what rotation to do and stuff. Then I'll get into the grenades, how to get grenades, what grenades, where, you know, blueprint spots, etc., duplication, and so on. So I picked a spot here so that anyone of any level can do this. If you're higher level, you might be able to use the XP farming area that I have in my other exploit videos. That place might work if you're like level 50 because your grenades scale with level. But we are over here in Watson. This spot should work for pretty much all levels. There's an alleyway back in here, and there are two groups of enemies, one right here and one around that corner to the left. You want to grenade kill these guys, and you want to speed cheat over there, tap that wall, turn, throw a grenade at those guys, speed cheat back, and you want to speed cheat past this car in order to get those guys to respawn. Sometimes those guys over there will stop respawning, and if that happens, then things get kind of funky, because then I'll have to show you the backup spots you can grind. So this is ideal, but if those guys stop spawning, well, you're gonna have to use a backup spot, and I don't know how to get them to spawn again. Whenever they stop spawning, I just go and do other things, and someday I come back and sometimes they're just here again. So if anyone knows how to force those guys to like start spawning again, feel free to comment, help people out. All right, so I'm going to show you what to do. First thing you want to do, though, is you're going to want to clear out these guys for a second. Man, those homing ones take forever to explode. All right, and now the other important part here is you really, 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 really want to take these guys out, because grenades tend to aggro these guys, and that can be really annoying. And then if you tried it, oh, that was a pedestrian, wasn't it? Or was it? Well, either way, I thought it. Okay, why was he crouching? That was weird. Okay, main thing is that it's hard to fight them among the pedestrians, so you just want to clear them out and not have to deal with them. All right, now that that's out of the way, what you'll be doing is speed cheating, tapping this wall, throwing a grenade, and then speed cheating back. If you have a homing grenade, you don't even have to look back. You can just throw it and just be on your way. It should explode before you get out of render range, and then you can go this way, and now you can go back like this. And you're just going to want to do this as fast as you can. Another important thing that I should have mentioned at the beginning, but I forgot, is you should turn your difficulty to easy when doing this. You'll get the same or more experience on easy, but it makes the enemies much easier to kill and makes it much faster to farm. If on very hard you one-shot them anyway, then it doesn't matter as much. But if you don't one-shot them on very hard, you definitely want to turn it to easy, especially if you don't have the rare frag grenades. If you're using green or if you're using gray, then you might want to turn it to easy. Also, if you're low level, the blue ones probably won't kill in one shot too, so that's another reason you'd want to turn it to easy. Alright, and you just repeat the cycle. And it is a pretty good cycle for engineering. The main thing is just stocking up on grenades. I whiffed really bad. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Alright, really quick, I'm gonna go over here one more time. We're gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna talk about getting grenades. Actually, before we talk about getting grenades, more importantly, these guys stop spawning, you gotta find a different rotation. Your options are which is not good, is to go all the way here and around there to that guy, and then all the way down here to these guys on this couch. I wouldn't recommend that one, honestly. Instead, what I would do is we're gonna head back out through here. Okay, and you're gonna want to get, if I can get out of here, gotta get out here and to the left. I'm doing it manually so you don't get lost. You can see where I'm going. And then down through here. There is another rotation that you can do, assuming they don't all stop spawning like that other one can. I haven't tested these guys extensively to see which ones will do that and stop spawning thing, if any. But you can start right here with these guys. Then you want to go back here. Now these guys stopped spawning for me on my test, so these guys are the most likely to stop spawning. In fact, there's only one right there right now. Oh no, there's two. Also, if you have homing grenades, you can just chuck multiple. They'll float, and then they'll just fly over to enemies. Alright, then you go this way. And right now there's a random event going on, of course, but normally there would just be a group of 3 over by the wall over there. But whatever, I'm just going to chuck like a crap ton of grenades and move on. So you would kill the group that's by the wall, and then you would go over here. And it's really important to go all the way past this post. Now once you're past this post, you want to go down in this alleyway. And the reason for this is there's a free group right here, if you have homing grenades especially, and you just want to chuck some grenades over there. Really, you only need one if you can one-shot them, and the grenades will take care of the rest. And now the hard part is slipping through there with the speed cheat. Really tough to do. And now you're back to this group, and you repeat the process. We'll repeat it one more time because there was that event going on. You'll go over here, and if the event is over, I think the event messed up the spawn. So there should be a group by that wall, but me having a random event there might have messed it up. We will try to go extra far this time to see if we can despawn them and despawn the bodies, and then see if it'll fix it. If not, well, that's something to look out for. That can happen, and that is unfortunate. But these are the 2 low-level spots that you can check out for grinding engineering with frag grenades. And if one doesn't work, try the other. And if they both don't, of them something messes up, well, that's just going to be unfortunate. But unfortunately, that stuff happens, and that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah. So these bodies are kind of just stuck here now. I'm assuming I'd have to just go and do like other stuff for a while. I come back and the bodies will just be gone finally. That's unfortunate. There was a random event there while I was making the video, but you know, those are the type of things that you're gonna have to experience potentially. It's rare, but it can happen. And then I guess one last one is an absolute emergency one. If there's nothing left, but you are low level and you really want to grind it in the low level areas, you can go back through here, and this connects back to where we were in the first place. There's a group of 3 on the couch. Chuck a grenade and then just leave. There's a group over here, and you can chuck some grenades in there. My game is messing up. PS4. Oh, whatever. I just wanted, for demonstration, I just want to get over chucking a bunch of grenades. Okay, they're all dead. These guys should have respawned, but you want to ignore them because there's too many pedestrians. And then you can just chuck, if you have homing grenades at least, you can just throw them up here and let them do the rest. We've gone far enough. We can speed cheat back, and this is not very good, but hey, if you need something in your low level, this is okay. Ideally, you want the first one, because the first one works best. And if it's not there, well, that is unfortunate. Also, I want to see, do these guys respawn? No, getting these guys to respawn over here is really tough, actually. I think they're just gone. So yeah, you're gonna have to go between the one around this corner and the one I was just showing, which is kind of a rough, it's kind of a reach. But for low level areas, there's not a lot of groups where there's multiple groups stuck together. I actually spent like 2 hours looking, and this really is as good as it gets. So for low level areas, if you're level 50, then the options are, there's a lot more options for you to pick from, and there's just a lot more. Even here, man. Oh, okay, never mind. They just hadn't rendered. I was gonna say, oh no, we lost one already. So yeah, that is the fastest way to level engineering outside of exploits, but nobody's found an exploit yet. I have not found an exploit. I tried looking. I couldn't find any exploits. But that one will get you leveled up decently fast. If you were wanting to get engineering for this reason or that reason, whatever it is that you wanted, that'll do it. But now let's move on to getting frag grenades. So, frag grenades. You can craft them, but by default, you only have the blueprint for the uncommon frag grenade, which will work. But with the uncommon frag grenade, actually I can show you what an uncommon frag grenade looks like. I better craft some, make sure I have some. I'll show you what it looks like to throw uncommon frag grenades. It's actually not that bad, but it can be more difficult depending on what groups you're fighting and how you're doing it. So let's equip some normal frag grenades. The thing about normal frag grenades, if I remember right, is they explode much faster. So we're gonna chuck one and see. Yeah, they explode way faster, which also has its benefits. That's like the silver lining to the normal ones, but also they do less damage, which is super sketchy. So, but if you can one-shot them with them, then it'll work. All right, and that takes care of them. So it just depends on what your level is compared to the other enemies. And then greens are sticky, which I guess I can show you the green too. I actually don't remember offhand how fast they explode. Let's see if I even have one. Okay, I do. And they do, in fact, do more damage than the uncommons, but it just scales, so at this level, at least, it's not scaled so crazy. So stick them. Alright, so honestly, if you have the green, I feel like you'd be better off just using a normal frag grenade, but it's up to you. It depends. And if that damage puts you over a threshold where you one-shot, but the uncommon you don't, that's also another deciding factor to choose from. So now, how do you get more of these grenades? Well, the first and obvious one at the time of making this video is the duplication cheat. But will the duplication cheat be in the game forever? Probably not. As much as that's a cheat, that's one of the cheats that probably will get taken out someday. But just for demonstration purposes, let me find a drop point. There's probably one right around here somewhere. All right, there's a drop point here and to the left. We're gonna speed cheat ourselves over there in like 15 seconds, 10 seconds here. All right, here's a drop point. So do the duplication cheat. In order to duplicate grenades, what you're gonna wanna do is open this menu at the same time as opening the drop point, but you wanna open the drop point first. So in my case, triangles to open it. I will hit triangle at the same time as the menu, but the triangle comes very slightly first, like 20 milliseconds first. If I do it right, you'll see the text wrapping around at the corner like that. That's how you know you're in duplication glitch. And you will go to your grenades. And in my case, let's say I want to get more of the grays. What I will do is with the duplication glitch up, I will sit here and I will sell grenades over and over and over again. And these will continue to sell with the duplication glitch going. And when I've sold however many I want to have, then I will back out and I will reopen it normally. And there's all those grenades. There's 50. I sold 15 4 times or whatever, and now there's 50. So now I'll buy all those back. Or 60, sorry, I meant 60. I'll buy all those back. And now instead of 15, I have 60. So if the duplication glitch is still in the game, that's one way you can take whatever grenades you have and upgrade them into more grenades. Also, you can go to weapon shops and just buy normal frag grenades. Skip 24 hours, buy some frag grenades. That kind of sucks though, because they only sell 5 at a time. Also, again, you can craft the frag grenades if you're into crafting. But you've got to find the blueprints for the green or better. And that is kind of rough because the blue you can actually find at weapon shops. The catch is it's kind of random. So my experience was I saw a video and someone said you can find it at this weapon shop, but I went to that weapon shop and they did not have it. And then I was running around exploring and I went to this weapon shop while I was exploring and they had it. But if I skipped 24 hours of time, they would not have it anymore. And then after that, no matter how many times I skipped time, they did not have it. So my recommendation would be check one weapon shop at a time. And if they have it, just buy it immediately and make sure you have enough money for it. I don't think it's super expensive, but make sure you have something set aside because if you skip time, then it'll go away and you'll have to go find a different weapon shop that has it. That's what I think happens, but I'm not 100% sure, but that is definitely what it looks like. So the blue, it would be really nice to have, but also you can just grab grays. Grays are reasonable. Also, like I said, the big factor is how much damage do they do. You want to make sure that you one-shot them or two-shot them at worst. With the grays, actually, you can double throw them, and when the first one, if both of them are there, then when one explodes, it'll make the other explode. So if you stack them, you can get 2 out before, actually I think you can get 3 out maybe. I know you can get 2 out before it explodes. That'll do double damage. So if you need 2 grenades to kill the enemies, then be sure to just throw 2 on each go. And I think that's everything there is to know about the grenades. I don't think there's anything else that I forgot to mention. That is the ways to get more grenades. Be sure to equip them in your inventory through here in case you have some other thing equipped, like projectile launch system or something. And you can also switch through them with the contextual menu by holding weapon swap, which brings up this, and you can go down there and, you know, swap them there. But yeah, so that is the fastest way that I found to level engineering. It'll get you there reasonably fast. And if anyone knows of any actual exploits, or if anyone has any tips for me on what might become an exploit, or things they've seen that are weird that could potentially lead to an exploit for leveling engineering, be sure to comment and let me know, or join the Discord and let me know, and I will investigate and see if we can find an actual exploit for this. But for now, this is the fastest way that I know of to level engineering in Cyberpunk 2077. If this video helped you, consider helping us by subscribing to our channel. Tap this button over here and hit the red subscribe button. Subscriptions help a lot, even if you never watch our videos again. Ha 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 ha!